Hi, Dr. Heidi here. Today I'm answering a question about values. Values, one of my favorite topics. Values are what is important to us. I was asked a question recently that said, do we actually have values about everything and do they change? And the answer to both are yes and yes. So absolutely everything in life, who you are, how you dress, what's important to you, we have values about what's important to us. Relationships, time, money, energy, health, career, helping people, not helping people, we have values for it. To find out about your values or somebody else's values, we ask the question, what's important to you about blank? What's important to you about time? What's important to you about your business? What's important to you about your health? What's important to you about being you? And you have values about everything. Values are fairly abstract. We don't often talk in our values. We talk in beliefs. We say things like, I believe this, or I don't think I can do this, or I can't do this, or I can do this, or whatever it is. But our values are highly unconscious. We don't usually speak in them, but they are a driving factor in how we do what we do. In any given area of life, like relationships, family, career, money, life, anything, if all of your values are being met, then there's going to be a sense of alignment. Everything's going to be cool. And you're going to go ahead with your life and go ahead with that area of life and know that it's all good. If, however, even one value is not being met, there's going to be something not quite right. Not quite right. And if it's only one, and generally we have between about 3 and 5 or 6 values in one area of life, even if one value is not being met, there's going to be a sense of disharmony. Something's not quite right. A little niggling sense. If more than one are not met, 2, 3, all of them, then there's going to be a bigger and bigger and bigger discrepancy between congruency or alignment or happiness in that area of life. And not right. If you're in a job or a relationship and your values just are not being met, then you probably don't want to go home, or you don't want to go to work, or you don't want to be there, and somebody else probably doesn't either. So your values not being met doesn't mean you need to give up or stop or quit or break up or go away. It means we need to figure first and foremost, how do we get our values met? If growth is important to me as a personal value, and I'm not growing, what can I do about that? What can I learn? How can I grow? What does it even mean to me? If connection with other people is important to me and that value is not being met, what's in my control to do it? Values to me is like the basis and the baseline for self-coaching. Because if you know what's important to you, then you can help yourself get those values met, and you can also help enhance the values. If you're in a relationship and you identify the values in a relationship of yourself and your partner, you can help your partner get their values met and have your partner help you get them met too. So they're this fundamental thing that's in the background of our mind and our world, but they're so very important to us. And because they're highly invisible, we are not always aware of them. So I would invite you to figure out what's important to you. So grab a piece of paper at some point in time today, or even next time you're on your phone, just grab a note and ask yourself, what's important to me about whatever area or aspect of life, and then jot down the first 3, 5, 6 things that come to your mind that are important to you about that topic, and then ask yourself, are they being met or not? If not, what can you do? What can you start? What can you stop? What can you change? What are you in control of that will help you to get that value met? It's a great place to start, great self-coaching tool, and one of my favorite tools in NLP.